channeling spirit for over 30 years and recently was chosen for the 2014 book 100 Top Psychics in America. Here's how to love your readings on this radio show. L is for let spirit lead. O is for only one question or connection per caller. V is for validate all advice with a licensed professional. And E is for enjoy the show. Stay tuned for additional announcements. Hi, everyone. This is Spirit Medium Laura. Welcome to The Mix, which is a mix of channeling, mediumship, and messages. The first half of the show will be focused on mediumship, and the second half will be a mix of both. Messages about you and your own life, and also connections to the other side. Big news, if you'd like to win a session with me, a private session, you can enter a contest. It's a monthly contest. Just go to spiritmediumtv.com and join the mailing list. Those people that join during April only competing with those that join during the month that you're in, so you're not competing with everybody on the mailing list. But when you're on the mailing list, there are other advantages for being there. I do offer a lot of different articles, advice, about health, about nutrition, about the other side, stories of success, how to use the law of attraction in a miracle way, in alignment with your soul, and so on and so forth. If you'd like to be in the queue to be called upon during the show, if you'd like to get a reading on the show, just go to area code 3, just call area code 347-945-5849. That's 347-945-5849. And if you'd like a private session with me and you just ready to book that and not wait to win the session, the free session, just go to spiritmediumtv.com, and I am having a sale on a private session with me. spiritmediumtv.com, item 1 on that page, links you through to book your own private session with me. And last but not least, which is absolutely hysterical, you can watch me, my little talking head in front of a screen, doing these readings live. You can watch me sweat, my friends. You can watch me sweat by going to spiritmediumtv.com, item number 2. And you get it. You got it. Spiritmediumtv.com is sort of like the connection for this show. It's a page on my master website, and it has everything to do with this show, as well as your ability to order this book I just wrote. Well, I didn't just write. I actually wrote it around 4 years ago when I was going through my own major shift or transition from one vibration to another. And that book is, it keeps getting renamed. Caroline is in the queue. She's going to laugh at me. But I had to rename it again because I do need to cater to search terms when I'm on Amazon, as I just discovered. So I'm trying to blend, again, what people are looking for with what the book is about. And the book really is about beyond the law of attraction. Okay, it's really about the next iteration of abundance, which is called soul abundance. And when you're in alignment with your soul, that's where your miracles will come from. Miracles in the form of being led. You may get a vision for something that you need or want, or you may be inspired, or you may be just told something. You might have a synchronicity, as I had with Caroline, who was a book publisher. She gave me a lot of insight. And just, by the way, at the right moment did she give me the insight I needed, which was spooky, but also miraculous. And last but not least, alignment with your destiny will put you in this flow of energy, and others might call that luck, L-U-C-K. I just call it your soul is supernatural. Your soul has a plan for you, and when you align with it, your abundance will be awakened. So that's my first iteration of law of attraction. The second iteration has been coming up lately, and you've been hearing it if you've been listening to this show regularly. I call it third eye traction, and it's a meditation which activates a lot of this. The foundation of the meditation is alignment with what you truly want from your soul. Okay, and there's signs of what your soul is saying to you versus what your ego is saying to you. And one of the primary signs is that when your soul is speaking to you, it usually will be about using your gifts, coming from a place of love and higher intelligence, inspiration. If it's an ego goal, it usually will be because you're fearful. Maybe you're fearful of not keeping up with the Joneses or not having enough. So that's a key element in being successful in life through spiritual resources and tools. Not easy to learn. Okay, not easy. It's easy to understand, but it's not easy to implement. Because our little ego's always chipping away at us and telling us we're not good enough, or telling us that we're mortal, and telling us that there's not enough, blah, 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 blah. So anytime you get those negative messages, it's coming from your ego, which is edging God out. Ego stands for edging God out. You might have heard that already, but it's so true. And your soul is abundant. Your soul is infinite. Your soul is your miracle, truly. And since I'm all about the soul, okay, I talk to those who've transitioned to spirit on this show, and when I do a session about your own life as well, I'm always incorporating the deeper aspect of you, the miracle aspect of you. So it's very much in integrity for me to speak about the law of attraction as it interrelates with your soul. Okay, so if you're here for reading, you may connect now with me by uncrossing your arms and legs, starting to focus deeply on your breath. Focus on your breath. Now, if you would move it down to your abdominal area, allowing yourself to get very light and relaxed, very confident, feeling good about yourself. I would like you to start calling in those from the other side that are waiting to speak with you, if that is what you want today. Or call in your guides, your angels, your divine beings, if you would like guidance on your own life. Just go ahead and do that. And I am now going to connect us energetically. I've already said a prayer earlier that we work for highest good. And I've already said a prayer earlier that we will connect energetically. So I'm calling in that prayer right now. And now what I'd like you all to do is on your next exhale of breath, I would like you to imagine you're sending out your energy into your space, and I will connect all of us. At the end of the show, you automatically will be disconnected energetically, so you don't need to worry about that. Okay, so here we go. Okay, good. And so I would like to start with a little bit of channeling of a group message. And I don't plan these messages. I do a meditation before I come to the show, each time I do it. And I do check in to see who's there. But I didn't choose them. They chose me. Okay, and they are the ones. They keep coming in. So I'm going to see now if the ones will come in. They did earlier. Let's see if they're the ones who will be coming in. 1 second, please. We are here. We are the ones. Yes, indeed. We are here to be with you, my dear, and all of your friends who tune into the show, here now in the present and in the other time frames that will allow our voice to be heard. We are here to work with you and all of your fellow kind. We are here to help everyone on Earth evolve, and we use you as our vessel or vehicle during this show at this time. We are not assigned to you only. We work with other vessels on Earth. We call you vessels as you are mediums and or psychics. You either channel our messages as you're doing now, or you receive them in other ways. And actually, there are many in the audience that are also working with our energy. We are the ones from God, and we are the ones that bring you through to higher dimensions. See, we are the ones that are working with souls on Earth to move forward in your evolution. We are fifth dimensional beings. These are who we are. We have come to Earth to help you. We have been on Earth before, but now we have evolved way beyond what you would understand. We are not limited by time or space. We are exceptional in our ability to see, know, feel, hear, and create. We've come to Earth to help you understand that you are not limited by 3 dimensions. This is our primary purpose, and to teach you how to move beyond the illusion of fear to the alignment with Source. And in so doing, you will know who you are more. And the more you remember that you are a divine being of God, light, and Source, the more you understand your divine nature, the more you will be able to move from training wheels to actually doing what we do, which is creating reality and experience. You have been told a few times during the show that you are not limited by circumstance. No, you are not. Each of you wants something in the audience, even if it is a connection to your own loved ones, which helps you understand that reality is infinite, not limited. And this is good. We want to help you with this. And so we work through Laura to create the new reality, the new understanding that what you understand to be real is only a fraction of what truly is real. And this brings us to a new point. What is real? Is reality objective or is reality subjective? And this is so difficult for you as beings on Earth to grasp. For your reality is subjective, always, not limited by time or space. Although you each have chosen to be here, each of you has had the privilege, and each of you owns the evolutionary space of being able to choose to come to Earth. You are not forced here. It is not a random occurrence. You have chosen on an intellectual or spiritual level as an individuated consciousness to come to Earth to experience the illusion of limitation. So in turn, you would learn the infinite possibility of God. And as you learn that God's omnipotence is also part and parcel of who you are, you become more God-like. You're able to create at will. And each of you is on your own level of this, and that is fine. Each of you is spiritual, and that is wonderful. And each of you needs to understand that it is not necessarily good or bad to know this. It simply is. And we would like to leave you with the final concept of, it is what it is. It is not good. It is not bad. It simply is. And when you get this first premise of creation, you will start to then move to miracle frequencies. Namaste. Okay. Well, they were really powerful today. Some days, to be honest with you, it feels a little more like a little bit more like cardboard or two-dimensional. Today, I was totally involved in that. I am going to go to Nathaniel, who's been waiting patiently for an other side connection. And I hope, Nathaniel, I don't look like Tammy Lee Baker because tears were coming down my face from that. How are you today, Nathaniel?
I'm doing pretty good. Thank you so much. How are you?
I'm doing great, love. Okay, so you said you wanted an other side connection, and there were some dreams that you had. I don't want to know too much. I just want to see what Spirit wants to say. Okay, hold on one second, please. You are very abundant. This is the first message is coming in for you. Don't fear anything. Don't fear limitations. Your mother is here again. Your father is here now. I've never said your father before. I don't know if your father's even in spirit or not, but I'm hearing your father is here as well. There are other family members that work with you and your ability to achieve things on Earth. You also need to understand that spirit is not totally focused on you any longer. You have sort of been launched, if you will, to start taking things on your own and moving them forward, Nathaniel. And don't fear the darkness, for in the darkness is the light. And the dream that you had last night, which of course was done in the darkness, is also the light. This is a channeling for you. The light is there for you. Listen to your heart, listen to your soul, listen to what others are telling you that are coming from the light. The light for you is your dream today. In other words, what you're dreaming at night and also what you're dreaming in your heart during the daytime when you're not sleeping. The light are those sort of things for you. The light is not a pure energy telling you not to do something you love to do. Discerning between what is darkness and what is light is of extreme importance to you now in your evolution. Your mother is here with you, holding your hand for this. Now, I don't know what's going on with your brother. You did mention your brother. I'm going to just see if I can hone in on that deliberately. As right now, I've been hijacked. Spirit just doing its thing with me. And that's a good thing because it needs to be done. Okay, let me go see if I can connect with your brother. Your brother is in spirit then, I'm assuming, love. Is that correct, honey?
I have a twin brother that passed away a couple months after birth, and then I
that's
have an
right.
older brother.
Okay.
Older brother, he's out of state or out of the country.
Oh, but he's on Earth. Okay, but it was your younger brother that was in the dream, or was it your old? It was your younger brother, right?
It was. I don't think my brother was in the dream, but some Orientals were in the dream. I saw my old massage therapist, acupressure, a guy that had a PhD in Sufi acupressure, and I saw him, and I hadn't seen him for a while, but he just went by like I saw him every day. Yeah, oh, how you doing? And he just walked past.
And I need to say something to you that for some reason or other, I hear that your language in the dream, he was speaking or understanding another language in his dream. I keep hearing Aramaic, not an Asian language, although all languages come from Aramaic. It's an ancient biblical language that was being revealed to you during the dream. The reason so is because you are an ancient being. You are a divine and infinite being, as all of us are. Okay? And you're being reminded of your divinity by virtue of being able to speak, understand, and know this language. You're telling yourself, or your soul is telling you during the dream, of your divine abundance, your divine nature, your infinite nature. Do not overlook or underestimate your abilities. You see, that's what you're saying to yourself. Do not under or overestimate. You are a magnificent being. You have a lot of creativity. You're supposed to open up doors for yourself in the future. And understanding a language that you don't in your waking state is your way of telling yourself that you do know the key to all of this. The key, this is what they're telling me, your mother is behind this message. The key is that you're supposed to, hold on, I had it and then I lost it. Is to listen to your heart. You keep being told this over and over and over again. Listen to your heart and you will know the divine language of achievement. So follow the flow of where you're going. Don't fear the darkness. Your brother is in spirit, yes, but not alone. He's with others. And nor will you ever be alone as you enter spirit. The miracle of infinite beingness, infinite intelligence is there for you as is for everyone else. So just to summarize, and I'm going to move on, is that the dream is telling you that you are divine, you are infinite, you have powers that you don't understand in your waking state, but it's to remind you of that, how you know the key, how you have the key. And lastly, to understand by virtue of your brother, I'm assuming it's your brother's past, although you weren't able to discern that, but what I'm hearing is brother that passed is that, he's not in darkness and neither will you ever be. You are divine, you are infinite, you are magnificent. So your messages keep being the same thing lately. Okay, and that is that you are on the path. Don't doubt it. Don't overlook your creativity. And everybody listening, it's the same because I'm being told to say this. Quite often people call me and here, and even in real, my normal private sessions. Oh, when am I going to get this or that? And again, the message is we're always creating. And never think in terms of limitation. Always think in terms of creativity. Think in terms of infinite abilities, abundance, flow. And you, in particular, are telling yourself this in your dream. I hope that this makes sense to you, Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Okay, sweetie, I'm going to go back to the queue and go to somebody else waiting. Okay, love?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye. Okay, I'm now going to go to an other side connection, and I'm going to go to Liz, and then I will go to Susan, and then I will go to live questions, even though I will mix some other side later on, but I do need to get these two people in. Okay, Liz. Oh, hold on, Liz. Hello, Liz. Hi.
Hello?
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so we're going to do another side. I know you said you were open to whatever came through, but I'm going to look to see.
Yeah.
I do feel that there is a female for you here in spirit. Hold on. For Liz.
Okay.
520 mother. Okay, I feel there's a mother figure, a very strong energy. She's wanting to come in for a while. She was there before, even when you first spoke to me. I do pre-screening everybody before the radio show. So if you're wanting to talk to me, it's a good idea to call in 15 minutes early. So there she is. Now, she has brown hair in its original color. It's layered. It has a little bit of wave to it. It's medium length. This is the woman I'm seeing. She's not overweight. She has nice shoulders and a neck. I don't see she's slender. Nice body. Whoever this is a good-looking woman. Okay. Kind, loving, caring person. Seems to show me that she had children of her own. So if she's a mother or grandmother, she's shown me that she had children. She says, you have children also. You're not alone on earth. And she's very pleased with that. She seems to have also transpired or transitioned to spirit because of a problem with her health. And it feels like it's something to do with wasting away, which is an illness, which usually means cancer. There's something in the neck area also, where the neck meets the collarbone, the clavicle area. That's an area she's drawing me to, as if there was a tension in there or a problem in that area that had to do with her health. Do you understand this person, please, for anyone you would know?
It's possible that it could be my grandmother. I didn't know her well.
Okay. All right. Well, she's slender. In the vision she's giving me, and by the way, they'll give a snapshot. She's very nice. Shoulders and clavicle area. So I don't know what that means, but a nice long neck, very pretty, very attractive in that respect. There's something in the neck area. Let me just see if she'll give me more detail on that. What's the neck area about, love? Health issues in the neck and the shoulder area from quite a bit of time. And it's not really, maybe that's not the cause of her passing, but I actually feel tension in that area and an inability, and it's like a tension, and she's not able to move around a lot. There's a problem in the neck area. So whatever that means, I have no idea yet, and maybe it doesn't mean anything to you, but she's showing me, she's developing that a little bit more to show me that there's an immobility from the neck to the shoulders. An immobility there that took its toll on her health. Oh, now she has more. It took its toll on her health in the long run. She says that was the main reason for her transpiring or transition. I don't know why they're using the word transpiring today, but transition. Okay. She says there was problem in her chest cavity as well, inability to breathe towards the end of her life. She says she did suffer a lot, and you might have heard about that. Okay, suffering a lot as transition. Do you understand that she's maybe through the grapevine in the family, how grandma suffered a lot in her transition? You ever hear about that, please?
Well, actually, I've heard about an aunt that crossed over that
suffered a lot?
Might be as well.
Okay, but the suffering a lot, did you hear that for the aunt, please?
Yes.
Okay. There's also something, a child that this person had that was a male under her, as if she had a son. Do you remember that for your aunt, please?
Yes.
Okay, she has a son. She's a very kind, giving, loving person. Nice straight nose, flaring nostrils, clear thinker when she was well on earth, but towards the end of her life, everything went awry. Not able to function. She needed a lot of care, very debilitating. I see her not even enough strength to hold herself up at times. I see her in a hospital robe. Some people on her sides trying to help her move or have mobility, if you will. She says it was a difficult time of it. I also get the sense of her smoking at one time in her life. Do you understand smoking for this lovely aunt, please?
Yes.
Okay. So it looks to me like something happened to her lungs. Okay. From what I'm seeing, do you understand that for aunt, please?
That I don't know, but the immobility and everything makes sense.
Okay. And so I'll say that it looks to me, because she's showing me smoking, she's showing me problem with the lungs, and she's showing me a tension in the neck area. So those things would, so and in a hospital robe and not being able to get around and all that, whatever it was, she was very sick, and I believe it's related to her lungs. This is the thing that took her life in the end. It took her toll, and it took its toll on her life. She wants to drop in today to say hello, let you know that life continues. Say hello to my son for me. I also hear an Mattthew, like a Matthew or a, I'll just say M.A., or if it's not Matthew, then just bring it down to M.A. Kind of name. I don't know who that is, but she's saying that also as if further evidence. Does that name make any sense to you, please, Liz?
It does. That name came to me this past weekend, just out of the blue.
Oh.
I don't know a Matthew, but I heard that name.
Wow, that's interesting. So she's making an acknowledgement of you on the name, and maybe that's what we need to do to go to your personal message. Oh, she says you've been hearing voices a lot in your head. When you're alone in particular, she says, I want to acknowledge that for you, that indeed you are getting messages from us.
Okay.
Okay. They are trying to communicate with you. They are giving you messages. You are hearing them. And then she adds that, and of course, you know what that means, don't you?
Psychic energy medium.
Exactly. So
I'm not crazy.
Nope. You're not. Wow.
Okay.
That's wild. You're awake.
Well, all of this came about after a medical mistake. And,
oh, wow. Wow.
A medication I wasn't supposed to have that just opened up my head. I knew they were there, but it's so intense that sometimes I think I'm crazy.
Nope, you're being validated. And that she's saying, she was about to channel a little bit more through me about what you're supposed to do with this. So let me just go to that, and then I'll go to Susan, who's waiting. Let's see here. You're supposed to be using this gift to help others on earth. She doesn't expect you, nobody expects you to go off and quit your day job or anything, because eventually you will be led in this direction.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and you don't need to fear it, because it's going to open up for you. Okay, the doors will open for you. People will start asking you for help, because you will be in situations where you'll have to know things, and you will. One of the situations I see coming up for you, or maybe it just happened, I don't know, but I see this situation of you being in a medical emergency and you saying some things that help somebody either transition or save their life. So you're going to be put in situations like that, and then people are going to notice what's going on, and then you're going to have people come to you. Okay?
Okay.
Yes. Okay, love. All right.
That makes sense.
All right, love. I love you, honey. You have a beautiful day. God bless.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you. You too.
Okay, bye-bye. All righty. Now we're going to go to Susan. Hi, Susan. How are you?
Hi. Hi, Laura. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. And thank you so much for being a student or purchasing the entire, everybody, she purchased the entire Soul Psychic Healer Certification, Master Certification course, which is available to anybody interested. You can link through to that on my website as well. In any event, I know. Thank you. I checked your website out. Susan is a spiritual healer, and she's got, by the way, you seem to have everything figured out as far as your focus, and you're very much of the same thinking that I am of, which probably led you to me, this alignment with purpose, right?
Yes.
Okay. What is your website? Might as well tell everybody in case they're curious.
It's earthy-woman.com.
There you go. And you seem to have a shamanistic slant to your work. Is that correct?
Yes, I just finished. I did 6 months in Iquitos, Peru, working with a shaman on plant and tree spirit medicine.
Love it. Love it.
Yes, it is excellent.
Oh, and yeah. Okay, so that's earthy-woman.com, and this is Susan Brown. Yeah. Susan Brown, right?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, might as well give I always love to give acknowledgement when it's merited, and I believe it is. Now, I hear something about you opening up portals with this new energy medicine that you're doing, that is opening up portals to dimensions, and that's very, very helpful to everybody on Earth. So you're not only doing individual work, but you're also part of a team that's come to Earth to help others heal their souls. You probably know this already, but that's a message that had to be said. Yes, do you understand that, please?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you're going to be helping many others. Now, I'm going to go to other side for you because that's what you asked for. Although everything I do, everybody really is other side, but I try to go to specific loved ones. Now, I do see a female for you. Okay. The first thing, there's a color blue under her. I don't know what that means. I won't say anything else right now. Blue is there. The color blue is very important in her heart and her soul, and her evolution. She's a guide of yours. Oh, okay, she's a guide. I thought I was getting a mom. Blue is her level. You know about colors. You know about
healing colors. Yes.
Okay, they're saying you know about colors, you're healing others, but also you know about where it sits in a vibrational scale and the note that they're at. Colors are very important to you. You will be helping others with colors in particular, not so much with mediumship. And so their spirit is moving me away from mediumship to more colors for you. But I do feel there is a mother figure behind this lovely guide. It's a shaman guide for you. Why do they say it's a shaman guide? Interesting. They say it's a shamanistic guide, but then they show me a Buddha. So a shaman, okay? Now a shaman, as you know, is an indigenous culture. It doesn't necessarily mean it's from Indian from Peru or whatever. So you're also working with other, right? You're also working with many different energies, and there's a Buddha with you. So you're also working with Hindu energies, Buddhist energies, Buddha consciousness. It is what it is, consciousness. You're an evolutionary being on Earth to help us. Okay, thank you. Can you please step aside and try to bring her, whoever else is there, the human soul? Okay. Okay, now I get another color with the soul. And the color is coral, which is the sacral chakra, which is the color of creativity and magnificent energy to heal and help. Oh, what I'm being told is that your loved ones on the other side are being they're being pushed to the background by other energies that want to step forward today. So I'll finish the other.
I understand that.
Okay, so now the energy is mother energy, and it's a part of an ascended master of mother, the ascended master called divine mother, or mother, mother energy itself. It's the creative energy, and it's also of Mother Earth. Oh, and then they're reminding me that you're an earthy woman, and today is Earth Day. Today is Earth Day, and it all goes together. Okay, so it all goes together for you. We are here. All right, so now they're going to give you a channel message, and we'll do a loved one another time. So, dear one, we are here to work with you on your own evolution. We are here to work through you for others' evolution. You've come to Earth to help and heal just as you think. We are evolving with you. As you help us, we help you. Our light is connected. We are your loved ones in spirit on the other side. More than just your human family, we are your Earth family, and we are your solar system family, or your spirit family. We have the light of stars in us. Oh, okay, get it. So these are the fifth dimensional beings. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my goodness, I'm going to cry. I'm being hit with so much energy. Whew. We are the fifth dimensional beings that have come to Earth to work through you. We are in the grid. You are helping us. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so happy that we have to work with you, because you are able to give us your full time, your full energy, your full devotion. So we know that we can be successful through you. Of course, you have the gifts and the energy to work and to help. Okay, so your message then is one of validation of your purpose, and a gratitude message from the divine ones that you work with.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I know there's other people that are human there, but this was the most important thing that need to come through today.
I wasn't too sure today. I was thinking both, so.
All right, love. Thank you so much for calling in, Susan.
Thank you.
Thank you, honey. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, that was so energetic. I could hardly sit in my seat here. Okay, I'm going to go to Caroline, who is the wonderful person who's been part and parcel of my divine synchronicity of late. Hello, Caroline.
Hi, good morning. How are you, Laura? Lovely to hear from you.
Yeah,
Thank you for your 3 words earlier today.
Oh.
You're so kind.
No,
I love you very much.
Oh, I love you too. Well, it is very true. I mean, you are part and parcel of this miracle of divine flow that I'm always speaking about. And the divine flow, everyone listening, is available to all those that want to shift to a higher frequency. Okay. And Caroline came into my life at a very it's just like I was on this subject and she's about in my life. And so then she says, well, I'm looking, da, 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 da. So he says, well, that's what I'm doing right now. So she says, okay, send along your manuscript. And so 2 weeks later, I think it was, or a week later, just as I was on the subject, wrestling with this subject of, I know it stinks in certain areas. She comes back and she gives me all the advice I needed to hear. Now, it's not perfect, the book, but it helped me clear up a lot of issues. So you're you're listening to spirit and I'm listening to spirit. We're at that same frequency. Okay, so what is your life question, my dear? And don't give me background, just give me the question.
Well, yes. I have submitted 2 books to major publishing houses, and this is within the beginning of the year. And was there a delay? Is there a delay? I haven't heard a response.
I hear a no. There's no delay. It's absolutely the way it usually goes. Actually, it would not hurt if you tried to inquire back, and almost as if they're used to that. So it wouldn't be a faux pas if you ask them where it's at. It seems that,
right.
You understand that it seems that they do have people in place on their staff to update all agents on books and where they are in the review process. So you're not interfering with anything. And they will like that very much, actually, because it takes the onus off of them to contact you. So it's better that you contact them, bottom line. And let me just see what will happen. May I check what will happen to these books? Caroline?
Yeah.
May I check what will happen to this book? Okay. Just give me one word from the first title. One word.
C.
What is it?
Chosen.
Chosen? Okay, chosen. All right, let me see what's going to happen to chosen. Will chosen be chosen? Let's see. Okay, now, well, the first thing I get on chosen is it seems like you've not just submitted to one publisher. It's like 3. 3 different places. Okay, you have. All right, good. And the first one is not so good. The second one is a little interested. Let me see the third one. You have the most possibility with the third in the lineup. Now, I don't know if you can discern between them. I'm going to see if I can find out if it's a chronology or if there's some way I could give you the one that lights up in another way. In other words, you might have submitted everything at the same time. Just give me a moment, please. Chosen. How was it all done at the same time, or was it done at different times, Spirit? Different times, but you've lost count of the time, so it wouldn't make any sense to you. Slightly different timing. You're a very inspired kind of person, and you do things sort of creatively. So I see the first 2 being submitted, the first 2 publishers you submitted around the same time. The third one sort of a little different. It's the last time. So this is the way for you to know who the publisher is when you had that moment after you submitted to the first 2, you had another inspired moment, and you said, no, this book goes with these guys. Those and indeed, these guys, the last of the 3, is the one looking most seriously at the book. So again, you are very creative and in tune and highly intuitive. Let me just see if it will go. Will they take it? Yes or no? Right now, there's a lot of competition for similar books. There will be some rewrites needed, but I think the tendency or the energies move towards that being accepted by the third publisher.
Perfect.
Okay, it does look good for that one. Okay, give me for one word from the second title, please.
A lifetime.
What is that?
Actually, it's 2 words. A lifetime.
A lifetime. Okay, a lifetime. Okay. You got to say it with the Brooklyn accent for me to get it. I'm from New York. A lifetime. Let's go to that. Hold on. A lifetime. All right, hold on. Lifetime. Okay, this one's your favorite, they're telling me. You're thrilled with this book. Something.
Oh my gosh, it's romantic. It's thrilling. It's spiritual. It's
tickles you.
everything every woman can want.
Right. And you're very entranced with it. It's very magical to you. And it is a magical book. Actually, it's a magical book investigating reality and outcome, how we intertwine ourselves between what we want, what we get, how we get it, and it's all done within the context of, as you already said, romance and a storyline. Very ingenious, a lifetime, and creative. Well, I'm trying to find the publishers, and Spirit hijacked me in that direction. Hold on, let me just see if I can. So what I get is there's only one publisher that I'm feeling, and it seems to be, let me just double check. Is it the same one as the other one? It seems to be the same publisher. The one that I just said for the first book, it seems to be that same publisher is going to like this one also.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Okay.
I know which one.
Yeah. And you're going to like this publisher, and they really like you. So there's a lot going on there between the two of you, a lot of synergy, and the way you think, the way they think, the kind of books they're looking for, and that you're scouting for them almost, or you will be. You're almost going to have like an ongoing, what would you call that? Like an open order or something, it's like you're going to have a very good rapport with them. So these first two books will be opening a kind of long-term relationship with them. It's highly synergistic. So that is where the energies are of now, and I hope that makes sense to you. I'm very excited for you.
Oh my gosh, it does make sense. Is this coming very soon? Because I feel it. I feel it in my bones. I feel it in my body. I feel it in my energy field that I'm somehow a phone call as well.
Yeah, I do feel so. I feel very soon. I feel not longer than the end of spring. So that would be June 21st. So somewhere between now and then, at least one of those contracts, if not both, will be in alignment and done. Again, this is the 60% to 75% probability prediction. I never give 100% because there is no such thing. But right now, the energies lean in that direction.
Thank you, Laura. You made me very happy.
Thank you, love. Thank you. Okay, have a beautiful day, honey. Thanks, bye. Okay, I'm going to try to get to an underside connection. Holy crap, we had so many people waiting. I'm going to try to find one other side connection, Randy. I'll go to Randy, and then I'm going to go to some life questions again. Randy. Hello, honey. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Good, how are you?
I'm great. And thank you for joining our mailing list. Susie D's in the background, and she got you on our mailing list. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Sure. All right. Let's see who's there for you. Randy. Father. Mostly father figure or a male that has an older feel to him, sense of authority. When I say father figure, everybody listening, usually that's what I mean, older age group, senior generation to you. Don't feel peer. Let me see here what I get. He's not stepping forward. Okay, he is in a way. I don't know what to do with this. So he shows me himself standing. And he's doing something with boxes and papers, but like as if he had some responsibility that had to do with filing things or money issues. And he's a person who's highly quantifiable. He always looked at things in terms of dollars and cents and making things work for people. So he somehow these are the first words channeling through about this person. He looks slender. He's very industrious with his time and energy as he's on Earth. He's helped you a lot in your own life, offering you guidance and tutelage, and you're very grateful for that. And I do feel he's probably in the father category, very close to you, or he's in a position of authority to you and advisement. Let me see what else. Hold on. Lives to a ripe old age, doesn't die suddenly. It's a slow degradation of health. Suddenly, though, something did happen at the end that was not really expected, because what he shows is highly functional to the end. But, the health's getting less and less as we get older, he's telling me. But then suddenly one day, whoop, it was over. But there was enough age behind him so that those around him were not too shocked, if you will. And so slow degradation of health, but then one day he just, and his terminology is, excuse me for being so flippant, is just was, just sort of knocked off, or, just passed at suddenly at that time. I can't see his face yet. I see white hair. Okay, he's showing me a little more. I see white hair. I see there's a tendency towards a waviness. The hair is not crew cut. It's a little bit length to it, but a shorter male haircut. There's waviness there. Okay, face is a little bit more distinct. Strong nose, strong brow. Larger ears, a little bit larger ears, larger nose, highly intelligent and also intuitive person. Now, do you understand this, honey, for anyone you would know, please?
I can't figure out who it is. I
Okay.
mean, it sounds like my father, but my father's not passed over. So.
Oh, okay. Today's a funny day because I keep getting things like that. So your father's not gone yet. Okay.
No.
Now, do you know his father? Was he like that at all?
His father died in the Holocaust.
Okay.
And so I never met him. Okay,
so your father's a senior citizen. He's degrading slowly over time, right? Because he's older, right?
My father's older.
Okay. All right. Well, I don't know why they would care to show me your father like that. I'm not quite sure
why. I'm
why.
not sure if that is my father, but...
Okay. Does he have heart issues? Because this man does have heart issues.
Not that I know of.
Okay. All right. Well, does your father work with numbers? Did he work with numbers? Was he a person that was...
He doesn't really work with numbers, but he was...
Analytical?
He was into money. I don't know. He's into...
Okay. Well, I think what I have here is
he brings up money a lot.
He brings it up a lot. Okay. Well, he's analytical. He likes to quantify things, file them away. He's very analytical. And why is Spirit showing me your father? I don't know. But they're showing me your father. Are you worried a lot about him lately, honey? You thinking about him?
He's older, so I worry about him, of course.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not specific. He's not my main worry right now.
All right. Well, I don't know why he popped up. I also get the feeling that you have a son. Do you have a son, please?
Yes.
Okay. And your son is very good in school, I hear. Is that correct, please?
He's doing good in school this year. Very
good in school. Okay, and then there's another person here. So I believe that you have a mother figure in spirit, and maybe that's who you want to speak to. Okay, so that's why...
That's who I want to speak with.
Okay, so that's why Mom is showing me Dad. Okay, she's showing me Dad first, that she's looking out for him. She's watching over him. Now we're going to go to Mom and see if we can develop her a little bit. So we're seeing things from her eyes. Sometimes the spirit does that to me. I don't know why. Let's go to Mom, see what we could... Okay, so what I see here is a woman floundering around with her health for a while, not really sure what to do about it. In other words, had a health issue and not sure what to do about it. The woman that presents to me right now seems to be a little bit rounder in figure, carrying some extra weight on her, and also seems to have some kind of blood sugar issues. Do you understand this from Mom? I'm going to continue to develop it, but so far.
Not the blood sugar issue.
Does she like to eat sweets?
Yeah, she was a little on the heavier side.
Does she like to eat sweets? Yes, she does. Oh, she's telling me that she likes to eat sweets when she's on Earth. And she also, sorry, but this is what she's saying. Sorry to cut you off, but she's running me over.
She likes breads and stuff, but I mean, I don't know what.
Yeah, well, she says she does. Okay, so I'm just bread and pastries, and also other things like that, sweeter things or more pastry-oriented or more starch-oriented. That was her favorite and her joy to eat. She loves you very much. Okay, you can't go to love message yet, Mommy. I'm sure that you want to hear your love message. I just need her to develop her character a little bit more. So I see that she has original hair color in the dark brown family, or at least who this is that's presenting to me. And the skin is a creamy white of sorts. She has beautiful nose, slender, straight, high cheekbones, and nice arched eyebrows. She's got a perfect kind of features to her face. Strong jaw, nice chin, nice cheeks, a little extra weight. You may not have seen the bone structure as much. An oval to squarish kind of rounder face. Do you understand this from Mom, please?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, she said, I've given you enough, Laura. Will you let me tell my daughter I love her? Okay.
No.
I love you so much. And she also says for the care that you gave her in her home, that you would go to her a lot to help her. And that she wasn't, you were trying to keep her comfortable and not, have her leave her home. You understand, please?
Well, I didn't know how sick she was, so.
Okay. Did you go to her home
I don't
sometime?
know.
Are you not sure? Okay. Well, she's.
Well, I always went to her house. Yeah.
Well, she's saying that you would go to her and you didn't ask her to make herself uncomfortable leaving her home. Now, maybe you didn't know she was sick. Maybe you just went there because she was older, and you just wanted to visit her rather than make her come to you. But those are her exact words, and she thanks you for that. Always putting yourself out of your way for her. And she appreciates that. She says, my thinking was very confused for a time when I was on Earth, and I also was not feeling good about my health. You did know some of that, and as you already said, revealed to me, you didn't know all of it. What she means by confused is foggy thinking. And not a lot of energy, foggy thinking, sluggish, slowed down, sluggish metabolism. These are the things that you understood or could see on the outside. Mom's not as, getting around as much as she used to anymore. She says, but there was more, and I hid a lot of that from you, and particular sweets. I don't know why. She says the sweets that she liked to eat. I also see something to do with holding water in the body, as if she was retaining fluids. And I see she's showing me her calves and ankles as if they were a little swollen from time to time. Do you know about that, please? Just yes or no, honey?
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
I don't remember.
Okay. Now, all the symptoms and the way she keeps going on about that leads me to think that she had diabetes. She didn't say she did, but all the symptoms go in that direction. Or that she had high, what do we call that? Blood sugar issues. I'll just put it to you that way. Now,
she had something with the blood.
She had something with the blood. Well, not necessarily that. Okay. Okay. So she's retaining water. She is craving more starchy foods, and she's also showing me that she has high elevated sugar levels in her blood. Okay, I have to add that in. Now,
okay, I know that.
Yeah. Now I have to say I'm a certified nutritional health coach. That when everybody, as we get older, our blood sugar levels go higher. Everybody does. Our system starts to become less efficient, and then it's so she's just showing me there's a little bit more in her than others. Now, this can lead to heart disease, can lead to a lot of things. Okay, so this is where she's taking me. I don't know what path made her pass, but I just see the body's a little bit overweight. She's holding water. She's craving not the healthiest foods, and she says, I like to sit around a lot and have a lot of energy. Also seeing that, maybe more TV or, just more sedentary kind of activities. In any event, she's here. In spirit, feels like there's a male to her that's here. Now, I don't know if that's in. Hold on, is that in spirit with you, Mom? So, I can't. There's a brother of hers in spirit. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, there's a brother of hers in spirit, but I'm also a little confused because I think that there's a brother of yours on Earth. That you have a brother also.
I have a brother too. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because she was giving it to me in all one chunk. And I had to pull it apart. So, I hope she's with her brother. They're very happy together. They're not alone. There's other family members. And she wants you to know life is continuous. Don't worry about your health so much, she says. You will get better. And there's something about you nursing yourself back from something that happened to you. I don't know if it's physical or emotional. Then sometimes they could say health, and it could be emotional. I'm going to see what she means. Hold on, Randy. Okay. So now, it seems like it's a physical thing with you. Are you having a health issue, honey, that has to do with your own blood? Because I hear something about blood.
No.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay. Are you feeling tired and are you feeling tired lately, love?
Oh no.
Not at all? Okay.
Well, I felt tired yesterday but I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym, so I felt tired after the gym. But
okay.
I don't know.
I wonder if she means me, because I've been feeling tired and lethargic lately, and I have had health issues. Why would she give me that message? Mom, the message should be for Randy, not for Laura. So we're going to try. We're going to try that again. Okay, she's laughing a little bit too. She says, see, I told you I was a little foggy in my thinking. Well, you're in spirit now. You shouldn't be, Mom. Okay. She's laughing a little bit. She's nice, personality, easygoing temperament. Well, I want to say to my daughter, okay, I love you very much. You said that a few times. Can you give us another message that goes with her to let her know you're around? Hold on, Randy. I'm going to go a little deeper. She's opening up doors for herself now in her career. I'm very proud of you, Randy, and where you're going in your life. You will get far, and it won't take that long. Keep up the good work. And a lot more money coming to you. Not only what you've made, but a lot more is coming down the pike. She says you're a mover and a shaker and an achiever. And she says she's very, very proud of you. She also says like she was, but not towards the end of her life, obviously. But when she was younger, she says like she was. I didn't see that in her energy, but she gives it to me in her wording. So I will leave that with you. She's very proud of you. She says you're the go-getter. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome, love.
Thanks.
You're welcome, honey.
Okay.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Have a great day.
Thanks. You too. Bye-bye. That was interesting. Okay, we're going to go to somebody else who's waiting for a live question. We'll go to Jen, who's been waiting here quite a long time. And
hello.
Hi, honey. I just want your question. Jen, hi. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, just give me your question, sweetheart. Not any background. We only have a few minutes left. Go ahead, sweetie.
Sure. If I put in my 2 weeks at work,
just your question. Just your question, not a background. Go ahead.
Will they ask me to just leave, or will they let me work out my notice, so to speak?
So what you're asking me is, if you give 2 weeks notice, will they let you work for the remainder of the 2 weeks, or ask you to leave suddenly? Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Okay. No, they won't ask you to leave suddenly. They are a reputable firm. They do have some integrity, even though it may not seem so now. In other words, you've had a time of it with them, and that there's been a lot of what shall we say, cacophony or problems with them in the way that they've treated you. There's been a lot of misunderstandings. There's been a lot of roughness in the way they've handled you. But that doesn't mean that they don't have that kind of integrity, and that they would be afraid that there would be some repercussions if they didn't hold you there. Now, a better question. Yeah. A better question would be, do you want to be there? Because after you give your notice, are they going to make it rough for you to be there? And that's what I want to look at, Jen. Hold on 1 second, please. Are they going to be okay for her to be around? Hold on. Well, they're not going to want you there, okay? So what is going to happen is they may even say to you, go home, but we'll pay you for the 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which would be great for you. I don't think they're going to say it right away. I think it's going to be about 4 days or so into after you give notice. They're going to say that to you.
Well, the thing is I've requested vacation time off for some of this notice time. So that's why I was kind of wondering if they just say, okay, leave.
Oh, okay. You're on vacation now, and you've used up your vacation time. No,
I'll be using vacation time as part of the 2 week notice.
Oh, okay. So that's why I get that they're probably going to ask you to leave, take your vacation as part of that. So what you're really asking me is a little different than what you asked, which is, will they, use my vacation time? All right, hold on for a second. Because they're not going to ask you, they're not going to not pay you. They're going to pay you for something, but you're not going to be in the office. So my answer is, again, the same. They're not going to ask you to leave. Okay. If you want to take it may be that they're saying use your vacation. You won't be in the office. So the answer is you won't be in the office. You will be paid for 2 weeks, and it's probably they're considering that your severance pay or your vacation, because they will
90 seconds.
Definitely not want you in the office. Okay, that's your answer.
Yeah. Okay.
You're welcome.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll be back on the air Monday at 7. If you want a reading with me, I have a sale going on. Go to spiritmediumtv.com. Item 1 will put you through to sale private session, or you can join our mailing list and be in to win a free session with me. Thanks, everybody, for listening. Namaste.
60 seconds.
Oh, wait a minute. We have 60 seconds left. I think in the 60 seconds, I am going to take another caller. Hold on. I'm going to go to Debbie. Debbie, just give me your question, please.
Will I get Haley this weekend?
Yes, you will. And you'll be very happy about that. I see that you've already planned something that you really want to do with her. It's a fun outing, and I think it's going to work out for you, darling.
Oh, thank you. We have been waiting so long for her to start being able to visit us.
I see it happening, honey.
Thank you so much.
I want to say one other thing. Keep doing things the way you've been doing them, and you will continue to have that kind of success.
Awesome. So thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. God bless. Bye-bye.
10 seconds.
Okay, so we have 10 seconds left. Bye, everybody. Talk to you soon. Ciao.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.
Oh, cool. I am free suddenly.